I got so much back, I think I'm never running out, yeah. Bust me down a whip, bitch, I don't do this for no clout, hey. I got so much back, I think I'm never running out, yeah. Bust me down a whip, bitch, hey. Warrior the Rover, I'ma do this for...
Alright.
That actually kind of reminds me, the whole, like, technology thing, like,
yeah.
Pretty soon, Amazon's going to be knowing what you're buying, like, as far as groceries, like, how often you buy it, how often you need it, and they're going to deliver it to you automatically.
And just charge your account.
The payment will be automatic, and if you don't need it, you can just like send it back or return it. Like it's gonna be crazy.
It's kind of already like that. I mean, like not like that it recognizes all your shit. I mean,
it does.
It does recognize all your shit.
Yeah,
but that's all it does.
Yeah, they don't automate not yet.
I mean, but you can do that though. You can have it set to where if you get like, I don't know, because we do that at the house. We have like hand soap and like dish soap and paper towels and stuff. We have that on automatic. Refresh.
So it comes like whatever once a week or whatever it is.
Yeah, so like I think it's like every 3 weeks we just order. We have it set so it just orders it and charges our account.
Yeah, I remember when only like a couple things used to be like subscription models.
Yeah.
Where like you get a monthly charge.
Now, dude, everything's a fucking subscription model.
Everything, dude. And I was actually kind of thinking about it. It isn't actually a subscription, but I basically have a $70 a month membership at Chick-fil-A because I go like 3 or 4 times a month, if not 5, like about once a week, and I'm always spending whatever it is, 12, 13, whatever.
Fucking love Chick-fil-A.
Like, dude, but it gets expensive, man. It becomes like a subscription. You know what I mean? Bro.
You might as well. They might as well just give you a card.
I'd be
just
cheaper.
Charges you like $100
What's crazy
a month.
though, with movies, I remember like, oh, I wish there was like a movie membership.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that like 2-3 years ago, and Mitch and I would talk about it like, dude, I would save so much money if there was like a membership to the movies. And then they come out with Movie Pass, and I saved a ton of money for a little while. Now they're like broken or it doesn't work, but for a while it worked.
Yeah, Movie Pass was great when it was out.
When it was working, it was great.
But now it's like
sketch.
Not great.
Yeah, now it like doesn't work. But
all right, well, on that note, welcome to the 3rd episode of the Nobody Asked podcast with Andrew and Mitchell.
What's up, guys?
Today we're probably just going to get into a little bit that's been going on in the news lately. Talk about the Fire Festival. And Twitter's obsession with serial killers. Which came out of nowhere. Actually, no, that didn't come out of nowhere. I feel like people have been.
I mean, kind of like the whole like serial killer thing. It's been a thing, like I think always.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't think it's, but I mean, I feel like that's a lot of things with Twitter. Like they've always been topics of discussion, but now the discussion is so much bigger because of social media and it's like platforms like Twitter where it's so interactive, right?
Yeah. And you're super big into movies, so you probably know the Sundance Sundance Film Festival just happened, and the reason this is getting so much traction is because an up and coming director just released or like previewed or not previewed. What do they call it? They had a showing at the festival for their new movie that is about it's about Ted Bundy, right? I think that's what it is.
I don't even know.
The Bundy tapes or whatever.
Okay,
I something like that.
I think I saw something like that on Twitter, but I didn't look into it at all. But okay, gotcha.
So that's why this is like becoming so popular. But I mean, the more I think about it, I realize like, oh, people have been into this shit for a while. Yeah. But it just makes no sense. Like in my opinion, I mean, I guess it makes sense if you're into it.
Give your take. I want to hear it.
But watching that shit, like watching true crime documentaries and like serial killer documentaries, it just makes me so uncomfortable because it's real life. You know what I mean?
Understandable.
Like I'll watch horror movies and I'll watch like thriller movies and shit like that.
Yeah, you know it's just a movie.
And I know it's just a movie and the characters aren't real, but when it comes to this shit, it's like the serial killer actually existed and the names that are in the movie, those are real people that were victims of this guy. Yep.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get your take.
Yeah. I totally understand the appeal of like true crime documentaries, but it kind of weirds me out.
I mean, like
creepy crawlies.
It kind of, and I think it could start from like, I don't want to say, just like fiction, right? Like I've been into Criminal Minds like I don't know forever.
Yeah, I love like detective shows.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, but then that kind of got me interested like in the real crimes. You know what I mean? It's almost like a little gateway, like. That kind of got me into like the whole crime investigation stuff, and then now I actually want to look into real serial killers and like how things actually went down. Because I mean, obviously it normally goes well in like a TV show, but there's so many times in real life where it's like, dude, this shit was like actually crazy. Like they didn't know how to get the person or whatever it is. They didn't know who it was or some crazy stuff going on.
There's a subreddit called r/no sleep, and it's literally just like articles or like stories of shit that'll just keep you up all night because it's so scary. And sometimes I'll go in there and I'll read about like serial killer shit, but I think the reason I mean, the reason that I don't like what's going on now, and the reason that people are like up in arms about it is because I guess they're starting to romanticize it by making like full scale productions on it, which is, I mean, I don't really have a problem with it because people enjoy what they enjoy.
Yeah, and it's also just
as long as the story's true, then
yeah,
it's fine. But yeah, exactly. Of course, it's all about money.
Exactly.
They know people love that shit.
Yeah.
So, they're gonna make a movie or like a TV show about it.
Yeah, and I think also like, because you can always write a more ridiculous story, like just in Hollywood, Hollywood movies, whatever. And it's like, so there's really no limit to what you can do with like a fiction movie, but that's kind of the appeal of a not necessarily a documentary, but like based on a real story kind of movies.
Yeah.
Because like people know, okay, like as much as it's Hollywood and they're gonna make it dramatic or whatever, like a lot of this stuff is mostly true, at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
What are you pulling up here? ASAP's on YouTube.
Well,
Oh, yeah, okay.
The Ted Bundy movie with Zac Efron. I'm going to play the trailer for you.
Okay. It's going to be in the vlog or
Extremely
the podcast.
wicked, shockingly evil. Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile. That's what the movie's called? Okay, weird movie. I guess the audio is just going to be in the podcast.
Okay. Including the ad.
Including the ad.
Amazon.
Fuck off, Amazon.
I'm
already a customer.
Listen to us. I swear, listen to us, dude. We were talking about Amazon at the beginning.
Okay. Full screen. What? What? Oh, Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. Dude, there's some fucking celebrities in this movie. What the fuck?
So we just watched the trailer. First, before I get into the movie,
yeah, just give me your.
Well, Zac Efron.
I
think I saw this on Twitter, and like I never really agreed with it until just now. His voice is douchey.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude,
yeah,
like
wait.
Dude, like I forget there was a line in that
he does have a douchey ass voice.
Dude, he does. Like and that's kind of weird to say cuz it's like what does that even mean, right?
That's so funny.
But dude, he said something in there and it was supposed to be this like big like serious line.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this guy just sounds like a frat douche right now. Like,
he just sounds like a fucking
and I like Zac Efron, but like, dude, that was funny. Now that's the movie, like, I get what you're saying about romanticizing it. That was very Hollywood.
I have never seen this before.
No, me neither.
And I kind of thought people, as Twitter does, they blow things out of proportion.
Yep.
And like, you shouldn't throw the word romanticizing around when it comes to serial killers lightly.
But they did.
Holy shit! This is literally a movie where
at least in the trailer,
Ted Bundy's a superhero.
At least in the trailer.
Yeah, at least in the because I think we touched on that last podcast. Like we talked about how trailers don't really live up to what the movie is.
Or not always. I mean, sometimes they do, but like, yeah.
But holy shit, yeah, this is like...
Yeah, if that's anything like the trailer as far as like the key plot points and like storyline, that was very romanticized.
The music, bro. The music. Yep. It was like a fucking...
The angles of the camera.
2006.
Yeah, the lighting.
Rom-com.
Yep. Yeah, I mean...
Oh my god.
I get that's a way to sell Zac Efron,
This is a serial killer that... How many... I'm going to do a little bit of research on it. I don't know anything about Ted Bundy. I don't know if you...
We're going to go into how many people he's killed? Is that what you're going to say? No, I don't know the answer to that.
Ted Bundy.
I mean, I feel like, but also, I don't want to. How do I put this and not sound like a bad person? Like,
nah, go ahead.
Like
I said that shit the last podcast. So
like literally just because like once you're a serial killer, because okay, to be defined a serial killer, you have to have three. You know what I mean? Three people. because 2 you wouldn't be considered a serial killer or whatever. So once you hit 3, as long as you're not, I don't know. I think 3 and like 6, I don't think are that different. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And like 6 and 15, I don't think are. I mean, they are obviously different, but like, I don't know. There's a difference between a serial killer and then like Hitler. You know what I mean? Like when you're that level of, you know what I mean? I think, at least. I don't know what you'd say.
Yeah. Well, no, definitely. I mean, like.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because I mean, I'm saying
it's kind of weird to say like, oh yeah, Ted Bundy or like.
Yeah. No, I know that's what I'm saying.
Was a better person
like,
than Hitler.
And
I mean.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
You're looking up how many people he killed, and it's like, well, does that? I mean, obviously it matters, but like, I'm not going to be surprised unless the number's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, if it's upwards of 50.
I'm just gonna straight up Google it. How many people?
Yeah. Kind of a random topic right now, but like interesting. I mean, this is why people 30.
30 people.
Okay, but that's not.
And they're making a fucking like
lighthearted
summer hit.
But like, see, that's what I'm saying. If it would have been 10 people, does that make it okay to make a?
No, I think like
that's what I'm saying. So like 30 to me doesn't really mean anything other than the fact that he was a serial killer and it wasn't like hundreds of people. I don't know. That's my take. I mean, obviously it's terrible. 30 people. But
wait,
people,
Theodore Robert Ted Bundy, was an American serial killer, kidnapper, and rapist. He killed over 30 people, perhaps as many as over 100. Okay.
Listen to that wording though. Perhaps
that's a different number.
As many as
also,
over
Wikipedia,
100.
So.
Yeah, Wikipedia. Shout out Wikipedia. Why is that the shortest Wikipedia page ever?
I know. It doesn't even have any like link. It has 4 references.
Dude, literally, like I'm a slow reader.
One of them is another Wikipedia page.
You can't reference a Wikipedia page. Like, what?
Okay, wait. This is just about his life, I guess. Okay, so apparently only 30 have been proven.
Okay.
But
I mean, once you prove 30, I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
But it's nice for like families and like.
I get it.
To have closure and stuff.
I get it.
I guess actually, I don't know. I wouldn't really want to know if one of my family members was killed by a serial killer. That would scare the.
I think I would want to know though, because if you already know that like they're dead, someone killed them, I would want to know who it was. I think. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Dude, he moved from place to place, like killing people. He used to live in Vermont, killed people there. Moved to Seattle, killed people there.
Well,
moved to Utah, killed people there.
And this is my like Criminal Minds mind talking from watching that whole series. Like, I think it would be a lot harder. I mean, obviously it's really hard to kill 30 people. I think it would be harder if you stayed in one area, because then they really start. You know what I mean? Like, that's when after like 6 people die in one city, like with the same MO or something like that, they're gonna
definitely gotta be mobile.
They're gonna bring in some like heat to get you. You know what I mean? Like,
fucking serial killer tips.
Exactly.
On the Nobody Asked podcast.
Move around, people. Anyway.
Oh my god. There's some graphic shit on this Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Whatever. Anyways. Moral of the story. Wildly inappropriate movie that they're making about this guy.
Yeah.
I would say. In my opinion, I guess.
I think it'll drive sales, and I think that's what it's about.
Definitely. People are going to go see it. It's probably going to be one of the biggest movies of that month when it comes out.
And that trailer just came out. When is it coming out? I don't even. It says 2019.
It's the first comment on the YouTube page is, "Lol, why is this trailer edited like it's a teen comedy?"
Yeah, I mean
it literally is, bro.
That's true.
Is this a teen rom-com? What is this trailer? Ted Bundy's going to be Twitter's white boy of the month. He already is. After binge watching the entire. Oh, people are just. It's a mix between, like, what the fuck is this trailer and, oh, I can't wait for this movie.
Yeah. The YouTube comment section is definitely an interesting place.
God.
Really funny stuff
Hell on earth.
YouTube comments. All right.
Yeah, enough of that.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what I spent like hours doing last night?
What were you doing?
Just designing cars.
What do you mean designing cars?
I don't know. Like, okay, so car dealerships have these websites where you can just go and like design cars. So last night I spent about 2 hours just on the Porsche website.
Yeah.
Just designing different cars.
Yeah. How much does it tell you how much that would cost to build?
No, it does.
It does tell you that? What were
you can go from like like the Porsche that I really want is called a Porsche Macan. It's like a
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like a
like
an
an SUV crossover
yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah,
that sort of thing.
yeah.
It's because I don't know. I like small cars, but I like to fit people, because I like driving places. Gotta fit the whole squad in the car.
So like you like small cars, but like you're shitting on my car.
So
go ahead.
So Porsche Macan is like a Porsche Macan GTS is like I think it's $45,000. Pretty
no more than that.
You think? More
yeah.
than that?
GTS for sure more than that.
I don't want to look it up right now. I think probably
it's more than that.
What do you think, like 60?
Because a base Macan, like no upgrades at all, is running at least 40.
You think so?
35 at least, and that's like very conservative. So a GTS, I'm going up between probably 70 and 80 is my estimate. But keep going.
So GTS, let's say it starts at 80.
Yeah.
When I was done with it,
you like doubled it or something?
It was like 180.
Yeah, yeah. What'd you do with it? Did you just crazy
tricked it out, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
I put like the best brakes, like exhaust upgrade, all that stuff, and like all the crazy interior stuff.
Did it look like if you
from
the outside of the car? Did it look?
Feeling my obsession over here.
No, I'm just trying to get an idea. Did it look crazy on the outside? Like, would you notice that it's a crazy car from just like down the street?
I mean,
like what color was it?
It was white.
Okay, so that's not. You didn't make it like lime green or something like that.
I don't think you can. I mean, you can, of course.
I feel like
you can do anything you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's see. Yeah,
if you have enough money, there you go. Starts at 47. Is that what it says?
47. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the newest one. Why are we doing this? Yeah. So I had this one. This one's 68.
Look at
so
that
about 70.
estimate.
You were
bro.
right. Okay.
All right. Anyway.
And then I just let's see. You can do this stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can continue the figuration and stuff like that.
Dude, it's
so fun.
It's
Like,
crazy.
dude, that's the reason why I love GTA so much. All I do in that game is just buy cars and like trick them out, and that's it. I don't even play the game at all. I just go to the garage.
I feel like no one plays GTA to play GTA. Maybe I'm speaking for the wrong crowd, but everyone I know that plays GTA is almost just like what you're talking about, just like to fuck around and shit. Yeah.
It's like you can also do that like with like. I'm saying like a lot. No, what were we talking about earlier? You could do it with shoes. Shoes.
Yeah.
You can do it with shoes.
Yeah, and
I feel like that's just such a good entertainment. Just
I mean, like it's definitely like I'm trying to think of the right word. Like inspiring for sure, depending on what you're doing. But like with the cars, I know like for sure, like car people that are into cars, they'll have the time of their life doing this, and like it really, they get into it. You know what I mean?
It's so fun.
Like I know, definitely like a lot of guitar players. There's definitely like you can do it on like a custom shop Fender or something like that. But
you can like just do it for guitars.
Yeah,
I'm totally doing that tonight.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, I'm
totally doing that.
And it's kind of harder with guitars if you're not into it, because like you choose your pickups and all this stuff, and like you wouldn't know what a pickup is if you're like not a guitar player. But like if you're into guitar and you have ever played guitar or know someone that plays guitar, whatever, like it is really fun doing it. And then the thing is, you can buy those guitars and they will sound like with the pickups that you wanted to have. Like it's crazy, man.
Oh,
like,
really? You can customize the way it sounds, like just
if you know what like a pickup is on a guitar, it's kind of hard to explain. Idea. But like the little knob, like there's like the strings and you're playing here. There's a little knob.
Okay.
And like
it's
you
like
can change like it changes the pickup is what
it's
like
a hop up for a gun
and makes it sound a little different. I don't even know anything about guns. But
fine tuning.
So like. Much. Kind of, yeah. It's kind of weird to explain, honestly. I don't really know how to explain it. But yeah, I mean, just customizable anything, dude. That's the world we live in.
It's like I also love those shows on HGTV where they just like redesign homes.
Oh yeah,
those are great.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of.
I feel like I'm just super materialistic.
I mean, that's how it sounds, but that's not really materialistic. It's like, I don't know. I think for me, especially with like home design stuff, it's more about the energy and the vibe of like the setup of the room. You know what I mean? Like. And it's not about, this is actually like a really dope and expensive, like, painting or wallpaper or like shelf or whatever. Like, it's just about like how the room.
It's just about the vibes, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like as bad as that sounds, but vibes. Like it's true though. You know what I mean? Like I'm big on natural lighting in rooms. Yeah, for sure. Like as many windows as I can have, as big as I can have them. Like
we should just do an episode of the podcast where we just design our dream home.
Design our dream home? That would be crazy.
Doing this desk or like this desk setup was like so much fun.
Yeah,
like
no, I feel
buying
it.
all
So
the
if you
shit
don't
for
know,
it.
ASAP has this huge desk. We record every podcast at ASAP's because he has a nice desk setup
Got a big old desk.
and like just double monitors on here, all sorts of just different tech things from different companies. And like literally there's enough room for both of us to have our mic set up
Yeah.
and have like an iPad and an audio interface and still everything here. Like it's pretty crazy.
I just love customizing stuff.
Yeah, no, I feel it, dude. I mean, I think everyone does, dude.
Have you been going out lately?
What do you mean?
Just in general, you've been going out?
Not a whole lot. Like the last like few weeks for me have been like getting back into work because I took some time off work for the holidays.
Yeah.
So I've started working again. Been trying to hit the gym more consistently. And then I've been like getting ready. I'm starting school again next week, so like getting ready for that. And I had to like do a whole bunch. Like actually you might not know, but like if you do what I did in like high school and college, like because if you stick to like the traditional form, all the hoops
of working out.
No, school stuff. This is school stuff.
Gotcha.
Like you don't have to jump through as many hoops because they already have all your information.
Yeah.
But like if you stop going to school for a little while or you transfer schools or anything like
it's
that,
a mess, right?
it's ridiculous, dude. Like I've had to take so many placement tests and just
God.
like, oh man, it's
Yeah,
tough.
you were talking about that earlier. You have to deal with that shit for where you're going now.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Like
And like the different, like you have just signed so many crazy forms and stuff like
yeah.
that.
So I went to a music school last year on the East Coast, and now I moved back to California, back home, and I'm trying to go to community college, and then they're saying, oh well, you're gonna have to pay out of state tuition because in the last year you lived. I was like,
But he
dude,
lives 10 minutes away from the school.
and
like,
and I've lived here literally 19 and a half years out of my 20 years of life,
Yeah.
and they're gonna make me pay out of state. And I was like, so I had to do all sorts of stuff for that, and like it's just kind of, man, stick to the right path because there's lots of hoops to jump through if you like get off track, you know.
moral of the story, stay in school, kids.
Basically, don't do drugs, stay in school, but weed's dope.
Not that Mitchell
Weed's
drugs
dope.
or anything.
No.
Fucking,
Anyway,
oh, weed's dope.
dude, yeah, I'm one of the,
Joe Rogan over here.
one of those guys. Not really, but
Oh god. No, but like I went from going out like all the time and then winter break, like just not doing anything, literally just working.
you mean like
every night.
socially going out?
Socially, yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering because like I don't really socially go out, like
Mitchell the Hermit.
much. Like I mean, like I don't know. I used to a lot.
Yeah.
Well, especially when I was living in Boston, I would all the time. But like since I moved back home, like you know, like a lot of our closest friends are out of town and like they go to school other places. So it's like, and I'm not in school right now, or at least I haven't been. So I don't have like a ton of friends around here right now. But
No, but like it's going out in San Jose sucks because there's nothing to do here.
yeah,
The only thing
unless
you
you're
can
21.
do, yeah,
That's-
exactly.
yeah.
The only thing to do in San Jose is just spend money. Whether it's on like
literally,
like just I don't know, people go bowling a lot here, they go to the movies a
and
lot.
if you like
It's
don't
only
have,
just spending money.
if you don't have money,
Like a income.
like I
you're a
and I
broke
don't even
boy,
mean like that, but it's
you don't
like
have AirPods.
because it's so expensive to live here.
Yeah.
So if you don't have money for that, because like just to like if you moved here from like you're not from here and you try to like you know whatever make it on your own out here without like your parents' help or college or whatever,
Yeah, no way.
it's just the most expensive place to live in the U.S. and it's like
unless you're like a student, because then the school supports you. But even then,
that's what I'm saying. If like
even then
it's
it's
after
really
college,
expensive.
right?
Yeah.
Because once you're if no matter like schools as unaffordable as they are, college, it makes things more affordable for college students. Like
Yeah,
if I wanted to
definitely.
move to New York, I could feasibly move there and like take out loans and go to NYU or whatever, easier than just moving there and trying to live on my own in an apartment.
Yeah, but
I mean-
not really, because
Yeah,
you
not-
still
okay.
accumulate so much debt.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
like
no, no,
it's
short
affordable
term.
at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But
exactly.
then you got to pay all that shit
That's
back
what I
later.
meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Like short term, it's affordable.
Yeah.
Long term, it's way more expensive to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, I was on the phone with my cousin the other day. He's how old is he? He's 26 years old. Finished college 4 years ago. Still has like $80,000.
Yep. I know. It's crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
I know.
Can you imagine? He's
unfortunately,
married.
Yeah.
He's got like his life together.
Yeah.
They're about to have a kid,
Yeah.
and he's like, which at 26 is like pretty good.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah. I know.
$80,000.
And that's like
That's so much money.
$80,000
That's like 4 cars.
on top of what he's.
That's like 4 nice cars.
You know what I mean? Like he like, obviously he's gonna have a kid soon. You said like,
Yeah.
that's gonna be crazy expensive. lives with his wife, I'm assuming, and like so that's probably a house or an apartment or whatever. Like, dude, plus so it's $80,000 plus what you're already paying for, which is already like full life worth of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, way too much.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be in debt. Like,
I know.
Trying to avoid student loans is at all costs.
Do you think school should be free?
School can't be free.
Why? What do you mean?
Like, even public schools are already like mostly government funded. You know what I mean? Like, that's, I mean, free, people have to get paid to do things. Nothing's really free. Because even if it's free for the consumer, it's not free for the people providing the service or making the product or whatever. So there's money.
Well, the thing with education is that it's not a tangible product. It's a service.
But professors are, I mean, I want to say tangible products, but like the service is. But
the knowledge that they can provide and the textbooks that they can write are not. I mean, I guess a textbook is that's a product.
Yeah.
That you can distribute, but education is like way easier. That's why online schooling is like such a huge thing because.
Yeah, but even like
access it from anywhere, and you can.
But like it's not free normally. I mean, you can get.
Yeah, nothing's free.
That's what I said. Yeah, but no. I education should be much cheaper than it is in the U.S. because that's the thing. Like so many other countries are astronomically cheaper in the U.S. when it comes to like school.
Don't we have like a crazy amount of illiterate people in the U.S.?
I feel like it's not as bad as a lot of other countries.
Well, a lot of other countries, but like for a first world country,
I wouldn't know. To be honest with you.
Well, I know that it's like that for poverty. Like we have way more, not percentage wise, but just like the amount of people below the poverty line is crazy compared to other like first world countries, like European countries and like Canada.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a different like topic than education and what we're talking about, but like, no, I get what you're saying though. But like definitely like school, college we're talking about because high school and whatever is like different. But like college education definitely should be much cheaper than it is. The system's definitely broken. Like, because like you said, $80,000 in debt, your cousin, like that, even if you have a well-paying job, that's still going to take a long time to like actually do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, the return almost isn't worth it anymore. Whereas like it used to be a lot more worth it.
Yeah. And I noticed like a big article came out probably like a couple weeks ago about how big corporations like Google and Apple and Netflix and Facebook like are going to rescind their college degree requirement for like some of their bigger positions, like positions that make probably over $100,000 a year.
Yeah, definitely.
They're just gonna be like, okay, well, if you got the skills and you got the knowledge and you're capable, then
hired. I mean that's how it should be anyway, right? Like, I mean, that's fine.
No, it should, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of biased because I'm in college right now, getting a degree, so I mean, I want to feel like my degree is gonna be useful, but it's probably not gonna be.
And I mean, useful. It probably will be useful in some way.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I'm learning stuff. I'm not just in college, you know.
No, but if someone like is more qualified for a job and they have more knowledge about it, even if they didn't have a degree, why would you not hire that person? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, I feel like it's kind of hard to gauge that, like especially in a complex position, like a complex.
I mean, kind position. Of, but like that's why you have.
So if like someone has a degree, they have like a name, like a title affiliated with them, like
but that doesn't really mean anything. I mean,
BA.
like it doesn't mean much anyway. Like you can have someone that goes to like whatever, like a small, like not so well known school that works really hard and is really smart, and you can have someone at a big name school that spent their whole time partying. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Doesn't mean we're getting it's a weekly
twice in a row.
Weekly tradition around here. The interruptions. It's the problem with living in a house with like so many people living in it. Like you're always going to get interrupted because so many people are here and everyone needs something at a certain time. What was that?
Someone looking for their stuff that I borrowed.
Oh.
It's a mess. What were you talking about? How it's insane living in a house with 30 people?
Yeah, I mean, well, I've never lived in a house with 30 people. You know what
the worst part is? The bathrooms.
Yeah, no. See, that was my God. In my apartment in Boston, we had 4 people living there, me and 3 others, and we had 1 bathroom.
1 bathroom.
Yeah, which is like, I mean, lots of people have it worse, so I'm not gonna complain too hard. But like, that was hard, man. Yeah. Like if someone's in the shower and you need to go to the bathroom or like whatever, like, I wake up in the middle of the night thinking, oh, there's no way, like 4:30 in the morning, no one's in the bathroom,
Yeah.
and there's someone like in the. I'm like, okay, and it's like we didn't live in an apartment building where there's like a lobby, because that's happened to me a couple of times with hotels where I'm like with my whole family, like 5 people in one hotel room with one bathroom.
Yeah.
But like there's always a lot, like if I need to like whatever, I can go to the lobby. But it's like in our apartment building there wasn't that, so like literally like, if I needed to go, there wasn't anything I could do, you know what I mean? Like it was kind of crazy.
Our situation is kind of weird because it's like we have plenty of toilets and plenty of sinks and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like not everyone's using the bathroom at the same time. In the morning it gets kind of hectic because everyone's like trying to
getting ready for class or whatever.
But we have like locker room style showers, so it's just like two showers and like 6 shower heads in each shower, but it's got like no partitions in between the shower heads.
Yeah,
so it's just
yeah.
like it's you've been in the locker room, right? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's weird because only 2 people can shower at a time, but we have 12 shower heads.
Yeah, that's pretty
it's
weird.
like, yeah. I mean, some people just like they say fuck it and then just shower while somebody else is in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done that a couple times because I've been like super busy.
Yeah, if you need to shower, it's like
yeah. But yeah, no, it can get real annoying. And real dirty in there sometimes.
I know. I'm definitely glad I didn't live in the dorms my freshman year in college. Like, but again, ups and downs, just like everything we talk about. Like, because like it was harder to meet people not living in the dorms because like I didn't have access to just hundreds of students or classmates or whatever. And like literally, I don't know how it is like San Jose State, but like where I was going, if I wanted to go into the dorms, I'd have to get a guest pass.
Oh yeah,
even though I was a student.
It's crazy here. There's like maximum security, especially because we're in the middle of downtown. There's a bunch of fucking
and I was literally in the city in Boston, so like they don't want just random people walking in. You know what I mean? So I get it, but it's also like, dude, I'm a student here. I have a student ID. Can I just scan in like any other student? That's what it should be like. You know what I mean? So it's annoying, but
yeah, because there's like in the dorms on campus. I don't live on campus. I live 1 block away. But in the dorms on campus, there's like a bunch of like amenities, I guess.
Yeah.
There's like study areas and like pool tables and like laundry machines, stuff like that. And I can't use any of that because I don't live in the dorms.
Yeah, no.
But it's stupid because I pay fucking $20,000 a year.
Yeah,
school
no, I know. That was the same with mine. Like I had to pay for.
Yeah.
Not that I would have gone to my school's gym because it wasn't the greatest gym, but like I would have. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't go to that gym because I lived off campus, so I had to get another gym membership.
But you didn't even really live off campus because it was still student housing technically. But
no, I lived off campus.
Oh, it wasn't like
I
a
lived in an
apartment. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like on my own.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, no, that I would have been heated too if it was like a student apartment.
Because San Jose has those. It's like they have the dorms and then they have like student designated housing areas like off campus
apartments, but they're
apartments, but they're affiliated with the school, so they have RAs and shit.
Yeah. No, I didn't have an RA. No way. I could.
Suck.
No.
What time are we at?
Like we've been like 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
25 minutes. All right. One thing I did want to talk about was the Fire Festival.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Yeah, it's going down. I don't know that much about it. I know.
I know that you don't know much about it, so I kind of want to talk about the other aspect of it. Was like the beef between Netflix and Hulu, and how like so Netflix threw up this trailer of like, and it was like it got a lot of traction. It was like a big thing about the Fire Festival, and it was a documentary that's going to be about like the scandal and about like the
backstory
survivors,
and all that.
I guess if you could really call them that.
Yeah,
and then they put out a date for when they were going to release it, so everyone was super excited. They're like, "Oh, okay, can't wait to watch this!" Like, I've been reading up so much on it, and then the day before Netflix drops theirs, Hulu drops their documentary on it.
And did they ever have a preview, or
never had a preview?
They just dropped
never
it.
Did anything. They just dropped it, and we're like, "Okay, it's live now." The day before.
Damn. And that was obviously planned. Like,
obviously.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny though.
I mean.
Netflix makes way better shit than Hulu.
I haven't watched Hulu really, so I
pretty much free because you have Spotify, right?
No,
you don't have Spotify.
I have Apple Music.
Oh yeah, did you used to have Spotify?
I'm on like a free trial or something. But
gotcha. Yeah. So a lot of my friends use Spotify, and apparently you can get Hulu free if you have Spotify.
Yeah, and like some other stuff too,
and HBO, I think.
Yeah, so there's definitely like a few things I know.
For
sure,
$3.99 a month.
Yeah.
Whereas we're over here.
Apple Music, man.
$4.99 a month.
Why pay less when you can pay more? That's Apple's motto.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, I know.
But no, Netflix definitely does make better shit.
Dude, but like Netflix, Did they raise the prices again? Or I know they were talking about it.
Because
they raised them, what, a year ago-ish? Because it used to be whatever.
It used to be $9.99 a month.
Yep.
And then it was $12.99.
And it depends how many like screens you have and you pay for.
Yeah. So if you're only, I think if you're only paying for 4 screens, it's still $99.
Well, four's the most. It's like 1, 2, and 4.
No, you can get 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. When I looked,
I guess that's for like
1, 2, and 4 is 8. That would be crazy.
Yeah. Well, a lot of my friends get that because they just give out their Netflix password to everybody.
I guess so. Yeah. No, I have like
I use my friend's Netflix.
I have my family
I don't
like
pay for that shit.
We have our like just one account for like our family.
Yeah.
And we pay for like 2 screens because it's like really my parents don't really watch Netflix. I mean, occasionally they will, right? Mm-hmm. But man, it's just me and my brother and my sister, and it's never really all 3 of us at the same time. Like. Oh yeah. So we can get away with 2 screens, but.
It's funny because people like just stealing Netflix passwords and stuff. My friend had his ex-girlfriend's account for 6 months after. Yeah. For 6 months after they broke up.
Yeah, it's funny.
And he just like, what he did was he deleted his name on it because you know how you have like different profiles on Netflix. Mm-hmm. He just deleted his profile and then just started watching it on like one of her other friends' stuff. So like he was like incognito, like,
that's
in
crazy,
her Netflix account.
Dude. Like, but then what if her friend gets on? And it's like
her friend gets on and she's like, "What? I didn't watch this."
Yeah, exactly. Like continue watching, and it's like
some weird shit that they didn't never watch.
That's crazy.
That's so funny though.
That's crazy.
It's like literally just theft.
I guess I mean it kind of.
That's stealing, right? I mean,
I don't know.
Nobody's gonna do anything about it, but it's definitely stealing. I guess not because she gave him
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't just because they broke up. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's a weird. But that's kind of like the whole Facebook when like all the stuff was going down where Zuckerberg was in front of whatever it was in DC, right?
Oh yeah.
And they were getting questioned about like
those fucking idiots in Congress
because they like kind of said, "Oh, Facebook got hacked," but they didn't really get hacked. It's kind of like what we're saying with the ex-girlfriend thing. Like Facebook gave information to this company that was paying for this information.
Yeah. So
that's fine. Like that's business, right? And then they found out that the company was getting into more stuff than like they were like Facebook was allowing them to. Mm-hmm. They were getting and looking through other like profiles and like past some privacy things, right? And so Facebook cut them off and said, "No, we can't do business with you." But they kind of just told them to fuck off and like assumed that the company would. And then they didn't really like actually kick them out, like Facebook didn't kick them out
of the system.
They just kind of like exactly. They just kind of like said, "Oh, you guys can't
access this information, or you can't use this information for what you've been using it for.
You can't access it at all." Facebook cut them off.
Got it.
Basically, okay. And basically that
verbally cut them off.
Yes, exactly. And the company
or
just kind of continued to do it under the radar.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. So they're saying Facebook got hacked by like an outside party, and I guess technically it was an outside party, but it was a former like third party part of Facebook.
I didn't know what I mean? That's pretty interesting.
So like that was the thing. Mark Zuckerberg had to like kind of explain it all because it was their fault, Facebook still, because they really should be more secure with who's accessing their. Yeah, definitely. Millions of people trust Facebook with their information. But it's also just like, well, those people were the ones that were breaking the law, really. You know what I mean? Yeah. So kind of some crazy stuff, but I think that's stealing too, right? The ex-girlfriend, same thing, right? Kind of.
We might have talked about this before, but I think whenever like tech giants, like I think the CEO of Microsoft, or no, was it? One of the I know.
What are you talking about? I don't know.
Mark Zuckerberg went up. I know.
It was Google. It was Google. Yeah,
CEO
yeah.
Of Google.
Yeah.
They both like stood before Congress and like had to answer a bunch of questions.
Yeah.
About, like,
and
tech security and stuff like that. It's just so fucking funny. It's laughable how little our leaders know about the internet and like how the internet works and stuff.
Yeah, not even the internet, just like technology as like.
It's not laughable because it's like a serious issue, but
it is. That's why it's laughable.
Yeah,
because like it's
embarrassing.
It shouldn't be laughable, but it is. Like, yeah, no, it's
like
bad.
I think one of the famous like clips that everyone always shares is. It's like this old man like holding up like an iPhone 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Like his.
Is
iPhone
this from
4.
like one of the Congress things?
Yeah, it's from like, mind you, it's from like a couple months ago. I think it's from November. I think they did it in November when the Google guy went before Congress. Mm-hmm. He held up like an iPhone 4. He's like, if I walk over here with this iPhone 4 or with this iPhone, whatever. Will Google be able to tell that I walked over there? And then the Google guy was like, well,
the answer is yes. I don't know what he said.
Depending on what service you've opted in for, yes, technically Google has the capacity to track small distances like that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Or it's like, something, he held up his iPhone, which, mind you, isn't even a Google product.
No, yeah.
Like, he has no idea how, I mean, I'm sure he has some idea, but that's not his firmware. That's not his hardware.
Yeah.
Like, he had no affiliation with that. He holds up the phone again. He's like, how come when my son gets a message or my wife gets a message, I can read it on here? Or something like it was like just some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, no,
and again, he answered the question. He was like, "Well, we don't actually manufacture.
Yeah, we're not Apple
products.
Yeah, like oh my God, that's
just like some dumb shit like that.
Oh my God, dude, that's bad.
It's all bad.
That kind of reminds me actually of like, did you see when so Clemson won national title, and they went to visit the White House?
The Tigers, yeah.
And
bro,
McDonald's. Did you see all that stuff? That was.
Did we talk about that? I don't think we talked about that.
No, we didn't talk about. I don't think so.
That shit's so funny. Honestly, I would be happy.
I mean,
I would be happy if I went to the White House and they served us like fast food. That'd be dope. Because you got to think about it. They're pretty much pro football players, right? They're probably but they're probably on like a strict eating schedule.
Oh yeah, in that sense, yeah.
Yeah, they're probably like
most
eating
of them,
like
most of them, yeah.
Just straight grilled chicken, broccoli.
Yeah, no, I'm sure most of them
like rice.
Yeah,
just boring ass food that'll like keep them strong and keep them healthy. Exactly. They probably.
No, it was a cheat day, basically. It was a cheat day.
It was probably like a nice treat for them.
No, I get it. I see what you're saying, but it's also like crazy to see like the President of the United States.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hosting an event at the White House where you just see like tons of like pizza and like McDonald's stuff. Yeah. And just like to the rest of the world, imagine how that looks. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It looks awful. And like this and they don't know, like this college American young kids from a football team won the national game or whatever.
Which is not easy. That's a huge
No, of course. But then now they're like celebrating with the current president that's already, to put it delicately or nicely, the most questionable president ever, I'll say. And
that's fair.
And now he's serving these young kids terrible food, like fast food.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. It's
like
crazy.
I said, personally, I wouldn't be mad. I would love that.
Me neither.
Because I'm a fat ass and I love fast food.
Yeah, same.
But I was having this talk with my dad the other day, and he said he wasn't mad about it. He thought it was kind of funny.
I mean, I wasn't mad about it either, but it was just kind of like, dude.
But he also brought up a really good point that the fucking government was shut down, so none of the White House chefs were being paid.
Interesting.
And like none of the White House staff is apparently, I guess the shutdown just ended because they signed a deal. But
yeah, for 3 weeks anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, none of the White House staff was getting paid. So I'm assuming, I mean, you can't force people to work unless your job is like vital, like the TSA, or like the Army or something.
I don't know. That's a whole like different discussion that I don't even like want to get into.
Yeah, but apparently like that must have been the reason that he did that.
I think that was definitely. Now that I think about it, that was probably part of it.
Yeah,
but I don't know necessarily that was the whole reason because you can still get other food.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't have to be McDonald's.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. But like, it probably added to the, the reason they got it. That makes sense, actually.
They could have just gone to
anywhere
like
else,
a fancy restaurant catered,
or like literally just anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Chipotle.
Honestly, I don't know. the way I think about it though is like when you're a kid and you imagine being rich or imagine being the president, that's all you think about. Like, what was that movie Richie Rich? You ever seen that?
I don't think so.
It's like I don't even know if that's the title, but it was like a kid that his parents died.
Okay.
And he like inherited. I don't think his parents died. I think they just like something happened, but he inherited a fuck ton of money at like the age of 10 or 9, or something like that. And he just like went all out. Like he had like just he had a McDonald's in his house. And he had like a slide going down, like just stupid shit like that. Like when you're a kid, you imagine having just the best stuff, like the best video games, the best like, junk food.
I
all
guess
that
so,
stuff.
but it's like,
and so if I for some reason was invited to the White House, I probably wouldn't go now, like during this term.
I mean, I would go, but whatever. Continue.
Yeah. Anyways, not pertinent to the discussion. If I were for some reason invited to the White House and was served like McDonald's, or like Chick-fil-A or Domino's or whatever they had there, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I agree with you.
Dude, that house is awesome. They got a basketball court.
Yeah.
They got a bowling alley.
I know that.
They got everything.
It's
And
the
then
White House.
imagine eating Chick-fil-A nuggets and fries
in the White House.
In the White House bowling alley.
With the Chick-fil-A sandwich, because I got to have 2 entrees and the fries, and then the 3 ranch and the 3 Chick-fil-A sauce for like $13.94.
You're a weirdo.
Yeah, it's bad. And sometimes you throw in the large frosted lemonade. Dude, my mom.
Those are so good.
Dude, I never had
everything
one.
in Chick-fil-A is so good.
You know what's crazy? I never
had. You want to get Chick-fil-A after this?
Sunday.
Oh, fuck.
R.I.P.
No.
I know, literally.
God damn it.
Literally, it's Sunday.
We might have to
we record
on
these. Yeah, I know, like so we can get a Chick-fil-A like after. But no, literally, like so I never had the frosted lemonade before.
It's really good.
And then like probably sometime in the last year, this is how recent it was. And I've been going to Chick-fil-A for years, right? But sometime in the last year, my mom went to Chick-fil-A and she was getting it for like the family, and she was like, "Oh, do you want a frosted lemonade?" I was like, "I've never had one." She said, "Oh, you got to try it." So she bought it.
You've had one before, like a frozen lemonade.
Yeah, but it's so I don't know. The Chick-fil-A one's
with
different.
Chick-fil-A lemonade.
No, but it's different, like frosted, because it's not like frozen.
Oh, it's not.
Have you? It's hard to like.
It is.
It's like a Slurpee kind of.
Yeah, that's what a frozen lemonade is. It's not like a solid block of lemonade. Is that what you're expecting?
I've had frosted lemonade like that. Yeah, like from Disneyland.
Where it's just a block of lemonade, like
basically,
a popsicle.
I'm not quite, but like much closer to popsicle than to like a Slurpee. I don't know. We're getting into weird like
no, like a frozen lemonade, like a lemonade slushy, like crushed ice, like lemonade poured over fine crushed ice, pretty much.
I know. I don't think I've ever had that. I've had the frozen lemonade I've had is like from like Minute Maid containers.
Oh, like ice cream. No, not like that.
Almost. That's what I was. They call it frosted lemonade, dude.
The Chick-fil-A one's not like that. It's like a drink.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I had never had the Chick-fil-A one, and I had never had a lemon slushy or whatever you're talking about. I never really had anything like that. And so my mom brought it to me with like all the Chick-fil-A that I already had.
Yeah, so good.
And it was crazy good. And now the thing is, now when I go, I'm like,
you gotta get the frosted lemonade.
Like occasionally I do. Occasionally I do, but it's like, dude, if I get the 2 entrees with the frosted lemonade with the fries, it's like $16, $17. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. What I just get the 12-count nuggets.
Yeah.
And then the original chicken sandwich with just the pickles. And then I get
just the pickles.
Yeah. No, like tomato or lettuce or anything.
Okay. So I just get.
I usually get. I get 2 of those. So I get 2 of those sandwiches
with the nuggets.
12-count nugget, large fry.
Oh my gosh, you're above me.
And then a frosted lemonade. It comes out to like $20.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you get like all the time.
I don't go to Chick-fil-A all the time. Okay. I go like maybe once
that's
a month.
Crazy. The audience just heard that. It's like, holy shit, that's a lot of food. Because when I get mine, it's a Chick-fil-A sandwich with a 12 nugget, a large fry, and then occasionally a frosted lemonade. So it's
so mine's just one more sandwich added onto that.
Yeah, but
and you could be honest with yourself. You could eat another sandwich after you're done.
Maybe. I mean, depending on how some days yes, some days no.
Yeah. Okay.
It also depends what I'm doing after. Like a lot of times I'll eat and then like in an hour go to the gym. I don't want to be that full when I go to the gym. Like I could maybe have another sandwich, but yeah, I go all the time though. So I guess if you only have it, what do you say, once a month, something like that?
Once a month, yeah.
Yeah. See, I go like once a week. So yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Trust me.
Lucky you. I wish I had the funds.
Anyway, like Chick-fil-A should be open on Sundays.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like.
Maybe it's good though. Maybe it's good that it's not.
I don't know.
Because that just makes you want it more. Because Sunday is like the perfect.
Oh, you mean it's good for them as like a business plan?
Yeah.
I don't think it's like no. I agree.
I mean, they're never gonna open on Sundays.
No, they're not. But they do, and this is how you know they're not. They open one in the Falcons Stadium where the Falcons play football.
Yeah.
Which is
on Sunday.
Only on Sunday, pretty much. I mean, occasionally a Monday or Thursday night game. They open one in the stadium and it's not open on Sundays. So it's like
what's the point?
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's just a Chick-fil-A sign.
Like literally, like I mean, when there's concerts and stuff on like weekdays or whatever.
Yeah.
But like for like
that's so dope.
Where the Falcons play, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like I know it's. Yeah.
We should probably cut it off right now.
Yeah, we should.
We're a little bit over.
I don't know how long we are exactly. It's pretty.
When did we start?
Like 20.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's probably
long.
That's probably good. All right, well, on that note, thank you for tuning in to the 3rd episode of the Nobody Asked podcast with Mitchell and Andrew.
Yep.
thanks for the support you guys have been showing so far. You guys can catch this. I mean, it's on our YouTube page, but we have episodes, new episodes every day, or not every day, every week, Monday at 3:00. We are on YouTube, Spotify, soon to be Apple Music. I think the application is still going through.
Okay, yeah.
And then I think we might be on Pandora as well.
Oh, got it.
If anyone uses.
So if anyone's listening on Pandora, that's dope. I didn't even know that.
And then of course we're on Anchor, and you can find the rest of our platforms on Anchor FM if you search "Nobody Asked" podcast.
Cool. I feel like we should make an Instagram page.
Yeah,
just throw that out.
We could do it. Just throw clips up.
If we pop up an Instagram page, just let you know. You guys heard it. That was Mitchell's idea right there.
Mitchell's idea.
Anyway.
That. In the divorce, he'll get the Instagram page.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
Get the rest of the podcast.
Everything else.
All right. Thank you.
Cool.